Boy.
Are we counting groceries?
No.
Okay, just eat. All right. Cool.
Not even groceries. That's just eating out.
I got it.
You could have had like 3 months of groceries.
Yes. Hi, I'm Connor. I'm 30 years old, and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
All right. Hi, Connor.
Hi, Belle.
Okay. So, why'd you want to do a financial audit?
Why did I don't feel like it was a why I wanted to. It was, hey, would you like to be one of my guests?
Yeah, that's fair.
I said, sure. Why not?
Do you feel like you're in a good financial situation?
I do feel like I'm content with where I am, but I know it can be better.
Yeah.
I know we're going to point that out today, but I think for my age, I'm doing above average, I would say. Okay. I'm trying to be pretty modest, humble here, but
yeah.
But I know that's also not, it wasn't always what I did. It was what like our parents did for us that helped get us to where we are.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
I cannot take all the credit.
Yeah. Me either.
Yeah. Or our other sister, but yes.
Okay. So you don't have any credit cards, right?
I do not.
Why?
I haven't needed one.
Okay.
I mean, I know everybody says, yeah, you should have a credit card, build your credit. But as we've seen in another show specifically, a lot of people are not credit card people.
Yeah.
And not that I couldn't be, I think I would be fine with them. Mm-hmm. I haven't needed them, and I've been doing okay without them.
Okay.
I know that's probably not a great answer, but...
I mean, is there anything you want to use credit for in the future?
I mean, eventually when I move, get into like a serious relationship, and I'm sure if if the family was in question, then we'd move. Mm-hmm. I would move out of my condo into a house. So yeah, there'd be an investment or a large purchase there for sure.
All right. Okay.
Eventually, we're not quite there yet, but.
Do you know what your credit score is?
It's in the 700s. It's been a minute since I've checked though.
Okay. Do you have Credit Karma?
Yeah. That's why I found it on.
All right, pull it up. Let's see
if I can.
I mean, 700 is pretty good, so.
I think it's north of 700. I'll give you a second.
Do you know what the value is on your condo?
I think it was what the heck was it? 157? Like 157 or 157.5 that we paid in cash for. So my current, that's my current score.
Ooh, okay.
So 776.
It's pretty good.
That's without a credit card.
Pretty good.
So if it was 157 or 157.5, that means I put down like, I think I put in, what did I do? Like a down payment of $20,000 out of my account, and then our dad gave me about 136. I think we got a credit as well, so it came down a little bit from 157.5 to get the new breaker because that was a fire hazard, so I had to get that replaced.
Do you know how much is left on your mortgage?
Well, so Dad planned it to be 30 years, 30-year plan, locked in at 4%, which was better than any rate any bank was going to give me. Right. I locked in the loan or the approval for a loan at 5.5 2 years ago, just before it went up to like 7. Remember that? Mm-hmm. So, but Dad's deal at 4% for 30 years was going to be better than anything I was going to find. Okay. And it's been just about 2 years now. It was July of 22. Yeah, 2 years. Mm-hmm. You'd have to do some math to calculate how much I've paid off, but I pay him back $650 a month.
Okay. For
30
25
years.
more years?
28 more years. I'm not going to be there for 28 more years, I can tell you that.
Right.
But
that's fine. All right, let's get into this debit card then.
The juicy stuff.
Yes.
Because that's the only stuff.
Yeah, it's 4 pages though.
Yeah, it's like 3 and some change.
It's like 4.
Yeah, I mean the first half is just all account information. But
yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you have some subscriptions.
I do have some subscriptions.
What is the Nintendo subscription?
So that is the $20 a year for online functionality. For like playing online features through the Nintendo shop.
Do you use it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like as often as like Xbox and the other stuff, but yes, I still use it.
What do you do?
For job?
Yeah.
I am a BIM technician at a construction firm. Mm-hmm. So I deal with a lot of different software to produce drawings, primarily for architects, but I do a lot of coordination with other consultants, other disciplines within the construction field.
But you're not an architect? You
No.
just draw?
I'm not a licensed architect. No. And I don't plan to be.
Okay.
So it's problem solving before we actually have problems.
Okay. That's cool.
That type of stuff.
What's your salary as a BIM tech?
Currently, I think it was about 67,000.
Okay. That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
What's the highest amount you can make as a BIM tech?
As a BIM tech, I think when I looked online, the average BIM tech salary in Missouri was somewhere between 60 and 80. So I'm still technically in the lower half, but I also have to remember that we're not a large design team. There's like a dozen of us. Mm-hmm. Whereas if at another firm, they may have 100 people on the design team and they're working on more projects. They're busier. They have more things to do. They're probably going to get, they're probably closer to that 80,000, even with the same level of experience.
Yeah. You work 40 hours a week?
Yep, 40 hours.
Not bad.
I believe you'll probably see on those forms, I think my take home is about $8.50 a week. So I do get paid weekly.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's not too weird. It's not that weird.
It isn't weird to me.
Oh.
How do you feel living on 67 in St. Louis?
Doing okay. I'm pretty content with it. Again, it could be more, but I'm not complaining. And I like I do get quite a bit of perks and flexibility with my schedule. So if I need to work remotely or work from home, I can do that. I just need my laptop and an internet connection.
Are you curious about working for a bigger firm, like you said?
It's crossed my mind, and I know the money would definitely be. I could be making more money, but again, with like insurance stuff that they cover,
right?
And again, the benefits. It's a 10 to 15 minute drive one way in the morning and coming home, so it's very close. There's a lot of factors to consider.
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't be opposed to changing, but I'm not actively looking.
Okay.
Is that what you were looking for?
No, that's fine.
Okay. I didn't know if you were fishing for a specific answer.
There's just a lot of transactions on here, man.
Yep. And I have little notes in there as well to hopefully explain some of them.
You did write that this gym membership.
I thought I did cancel it. Because I went in a couple months ago and said, I need to cancel. And they asked me what my name was, got my account, and said, all right, we'll cancel it. I'm assuming it's more.
How long ago was that?
That was like 3 or 4 months ago. So I need to go back, and I haven't been paying attention. It's, what is it, 2024?
24/12.
24, yeah. That's monthly. So, yes, need to cancel. Haven't used it.
Yeah. What do you think I'm going to say about this statement?
There's a lot of Quick Trip. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty popular.
Quick Trip. Eating Out. DoorDash.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Death.
Yeah. Death.
DoorDash.
We're talking about
Why
death.
DoorDash?
Why DoorDash? Convenience.
Why can't you just go get it? It's way
I can,
cheaper.
and I do it sometimes.
Yeah, I can tell. Sometimes.
Yeah,
Sometimes
those
you
are
don't.
also on there as well because this is all on one card.
Oh, I know. Okay. How much do you think you spent last month
Last month?
Yeah.
I think when I went through and added my own notes, I want to say it was like, was it like 3,000 or something?
Mm-hmm.
But 4,500 came in.
Yeah, but 1,000 of that was a bonus.
True, that is true.
Okay.
And that's quarterly, and that does fluctuate depending on how financially successful the company is.
That would end up being like $358 per month.
Right.
Okay. On average, right? Fluctuates.
Well, again, payments and different things that come in every month vary. So like bills will come in, but if it's a subscription like the Nintendo one, that's annual. There's a couple other annual things in there.
Oh, the Nintendo one is annual? Oh, okay.
$20 a year.
That makes it better.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, $20 a month.
$20 a month would be crazy.
Okay. All right. That's a little better. So, I don't know. It seems like you're spending kind of a lot, though, for your low
I'll admit it, most of it's
housing.
food. Most of it's food.
Yo, yeah, most of it's food.
Yes.
All right, how much do you think you spent on eating out over last month?
A lot.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Like what?
Probably like, I don't think it's 1,000. I don't think it got that high.
Not
I want to say, I'll probably guess like 600 to 700.
$520.
Okay, so I was being a little generous because I thought it could be that high, but.
Boy.
Are we counting groceries?
No.
Okay, just eat. All right, cool.
Not even groceries. That's just eating out.
I got it.
You could have had like 3 months of groceries.
Yes.
Okay, you did spend whatever, like 400-ish on groceries, which is fine.
Yeah. It's a lot for one
a person.
I mean, we went to Costco 2 weeks ago.
Did buy things in bulk, so you'll have some of those things for
and
a
I
while.
still have quite a bit of that frozen still.
I mean, this is crazy. Going out to eat like every single day.
It was most days, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, up until these past 2 weeks, I've been better at it.
Yeah, that is good. Yeah, because the first half of this month, you are kind of wilding.
I was, yeah.
Chick-fil-A, Ted Drew's, DoorDash, emails.
Yep.
DoorDash, Arby's, Jimmy John's, Chick-fil-A, Jack in the Box.
Let me interject here. Jimmy John's is usually work.
Okay.
It's like lunch for work because it's right there.
Yeah.
So again, convenience, and it's not DoorDashed. Jimmy John's isn't DoorDashed. I walk downstairs and there's a Jimmy John's right there.
It looks like you had Emo's Pizza twice in like the same week.
Was it the same week?
What's Quantum Healing Arts?
That is where I go right now. What did I put in there? Every 2 months?
Mm-hmm.
So that's for my leg, since I've had the neurological issues with it.
Okay.
And it's a myofascia therapy session.
Oh, that's cool.
When I started doing it, it was like every other week, and it's not cheap. But now I go about every 2 months. Yeah, that's the current frequency. So what, 165, I think, every 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
So again, this just happened to be one of the months that
I
had to pay for that too.
What's this, dental?
Dental visit, yep.
Okay.
Yep, typical cleaning, but insurance doesn't cover it fully, so I pay a little bit.
Another Emo's Pizza.
This is all in a matter of a month.
Yeah, you don't need to get Emo's 3 times in a month. Especially because there's Little Caesars on here. Barf.
That was an experiment.
Ew, that's disgusting.
And it was not good.
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't good.
It was not great.
Okay, how much do you think you spend at Quick Trip? Because there's like 20 days for you.
Well, they're all little purchases.
Snacks.
There's only one on there that was gas.
I know.
Because I don't drive that much.
I mean, that's good.
So I only fill up on gas once or twice a month.
Uh-huh.
Depending. How much did I spend at Quick Trip? Did you already tally this out?
I sure did.
I'm probably going to guess like 200.
No, not that much.
Okay, so I'm still being a little
$141 just at Quick Trip Snacks. Just at snacks.
I know.
Taquitos. Are you getting taquitos?
No, I think I did once out of all of these. It's usually like breakfast sandwiches or a drink.
Get your drinks at the store, man.
Yeah.
Take one to work with you. And snacks.
I have been. I did the sparkling ice. I brought that stuff to work.
I mean, you could freaking buy like
Or
8 packs of
bulk.
sparkling ice for that.
Yeah.
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 Okay. That sucks. You could definitely spend less on food.
Okay. Yes.
But, I mean, you're not negative, so it's like, if you wanted to keep spending that much on food, like, you could. But
Probably
that's
not.
like
It's not good in the long run.
a fourth of your income on food. That's crazy. Okay.
Not anymore.
Well, we'll see. Follow up.
Oh, we're doing a follow-up? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you literally didn't eat out at all, I know, which is hard to imagine. And you said you had, what, $47,000 in your 401k?
Yes. And some change, yeah. 47. I think I'm currently contributing 9% to a Roth 401k, but my company matches. If I put in 8%, they put in 3%. It's a weird thing.
You have to put in 8% for them to put in 3%?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's the vesting component.
Yeah, how long does it take for them to vesting?
5 years. So now that
5 years?
every year, I believe it's 20%. So even if I were to put in 8 from the day I started, they'd only be putting in like 0.6%
What the hell?
for the first year. Every year it goes up 20%, I'm pretty sure. But here's the other thing. I only this year changed it. It was all originally going into the traditional 401k.
Okay.
Talked to Dad about it. He said, "Oh, you should probably be putting into the Roth 401k." So I said, I didn't even know we had that option. Saw that we had the option. Asked, "Hey," talked to HR, whoever I talked to move it.
Yeah.
At the beginning of this year, I was putting like 12%.
Okay.
And I took it back down to 8 and said, "Nope, it's going from the traditional to the Roth."
Okay.
But the matching, legally, they can't put
Money into a Roth.
So
Yeah.
the 3% that they're matching, now fully vested after 5 years, is going still into the traditional as well.
Okay.
So I'm 8% and 3% currently. That's
Do
where we are.
you have the Roth that you contribute is through them, right? To their 401k, Roth 401k? You don't
I currently contribute to my Roth 401k, yes.
Yeah, okay.
And their 3% is traditional.
Okay.
That's just how they split it.
I know. I'm just like, 5 years. That's crazy.
That's another reason why probably you have to consider like changing jobs. So if it takes that long at another company, you're missing out on like free money.
Yeah.
So, but every year I've been here now, I've been here for five and a half years. Every year there's been a raise. So what was I say? Salary is 67.
Yeah.
I started at 40.
I mean, right out of school.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the worst.
Yeah. No, it's not the worst. You're right, and that there's a short story behind that. But
That's a big growth, though, in
over 50%. Yeah.
in 5 years. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sad that the earning potential isn't higher. Only 80.
Up to 80.
Like the top tier big dog only gets 80,000.
Well, currently I am like the lead BIM tech per se. We have 3 other techs now that are either like entry level or like 2 years experience right now, and I've been there for almost 6.
Okay.
So, I don't know. There may be. I need to have the talk
more.
with my superiors about more like management positions and roles.
Yeah.
More responsibility, and hopefully that could lead to, more income. But
yeah. Well,
anyway.
What I was getting to
Yes.
is that if you took the $500 from eating out and put it into this, 401k. Even just this normal 401k that sucks, apparently. Okay. By the time and you didn't put anything else in, and it was just the $500 per month. If they weren't contributing 3%, like by the time you're 65, that would be $760,500.
It's not just the you're saying on top of what's currently in there.
On top of this $47,000.
Yeah.
If you put in $500 a month, only. That's it.
So not the current 8% I'm already doing.
Right, or their contribution.
Okay.
It would be worth $760,000.
So wouldn't I be on track to get more than that?
Yeah.
No, with what I currently have.
Yeah.
Not with the 500.
Right. You're already on track to get more than that, but imagine if you put an extra
if I could
what
put more
in.
Yeah. I don't know if there is an upper limit to like how much you can contribute a month to your 401k. Is there a limit?
There is with Roth.
Okay.
But
that's annually, right?
Yes.
Isn't that like 7,000 now?
Well,
no, that's personal Roth. That's like an IRA. That's not 401k.
Oh,
I don't know what the limit is, if there is one.
Oh, I'd have to look it up. All right. Well, I was just saying, like, if you save that money, you could have a lot more to retire on.
True. I mean, even from my card as well, or my current checking account.
Yeah, I saw your current checking account.
I need to put more into my IRA. Yeah.
Yeah. What is 17,000?
Isn't it like 19?
Hang on.
I thought it was 19.
I got it all mixed up.
It should be at the bottom of the last page.
Where's the bottom of the last page?
Oh no, how'd you get it out of order?
I don't know. It ended at 18,866.
Yeah, close to 19.
My guy. That money isn't making any money.
I know. I need to put more and invest more in my Roth IRA.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a solid emergency fund, but...
But, I mean, if you, you could always open up an individual investment account. Then you could take it out without penalty. I mean, you have to pay income tax on whatever gains you make if you sell stuff.
Right.
But yeah, this money is literally just sitting here.
Yep.
Doing nothing.
Emergency.
You could put it into a CD, and at least get 5-6% over 3 months?
Something like that, yeah.
A year. I mean, if you put 5,000 in a CD, you wouldn't even need that. You'd still have 13,000.
Mm-hmm.
So do it. Don't just let it sit there getting old,
marinating in nothing.
Losing value.
I hear you.
Because it's losing value.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not actually, but it is.
Yes.
With inflation. All right, let's talk about this car.
Okay.
2012 Chevy Sonic.
13.
Oh, shit.
Did you say 2012 on there?
Yeah.
I actually thought it was a
Forgot
2014.
was.
I thought it was 2014 for the longest time, and then when they took it in to get my emissions and safety check, whatever I needed, they're like, "Yeah, it's a 2013." I go, "Oh."
How many miles does it have on it?
Currently I think it's 80. It's either 83 or 85,000.
Oh dang, that's not even anything.
And I've had it for a decade. So.
Okay, well this is gonna be wrong then. This printout that I have.
Oh, because you had an extra year or something.
Well, I put it as a 2012, and I put that it had 100,000.
Oh,
miles on it.
Yeah, that'd be a little off then.
Yeah, so
it'll be close.
It's probably more than what this trade-in range says.
Okay.
Or whatever, sell value, trade-in, blah blah blah, which is $1,000 max.
Yeah, I did that at work one day. Me and a coworker, we looked at, because I was considering, if I were to upgrade to a hybrid or something, what could my trade-in value be? So we went to, what's it, Kelley Blue Book or something?
Yeah.
Typed in the information of the car, and being optimistic, it was 2,000 maybe.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, is it bad?
It's in okay condition. It's not great. It definitely could be better.
Yeah. Well, it feels like you could afford another one if you really wanted.
if I really wanted.
I would probably hang on to this one, though, till it
craps out.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you'd only get, what, $2,000 max?
Mm-hmm. I bought it for $9,500.
Yeah. You've had it for almost 10 years?
So it's a 2013. We bought it. I always say we. Because Mom was there with me. She did the negotiation because I was only, I don't even know how old I was.
Yeah. You don't know how old you were?
Oh, if it was a decade ago, that was about 20. But she did the negotiation because she was co-signing with me.
Yeah.
And I think it was originally listed for like $9,900, and she said we'll offer $9,500, and we'll take it like today if we can get $9,500.
Yeah.
So hour later, guy comes back, and he said, "Deal, we can do $9,500." It had only been on the lot for like 2 days, but it was a used car, and when we bought it, it was already at like 20,000 miles. So realistically, over the last decade, I've only driven it 65.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
I drive a lot.
You do. A lot more than me.
Yeah, you drive. You don't drive.
I go to work, back home from work, wherever else I need to go. But
you could go.
The daily commute is like a couple miles.
Yeah.
Max.
Mine is not.
So yeah.
Maybe it would have more miles if you didn't use DoorDash.
That's true. That is true. I would get some more miles.
But you'd save money. So.
I mean, yeah.
Stop using DoorDash.
Or just not as frequently.
I mean, you pay for the subscription, what, $10 a month?
So with the Dash Pass or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like $10 or $12 a month. But if you order 3 things, that's already covered. You've already covered the pass. Because it reduces like the overall tax and most of the time delivery fees.
But wouldn't it be so much cheaper to just go get it?
When you say so much, what's your...
I mean, $10 the Dash Pass plus the tip and the fees.
Mm-hmm. You save a few bucks depending on where you go.
A few bucks is a few bucks.
I know.
Might cover your Quick Trip snacks. What?
I know.
That has to end. Quick Trip snacks?
You went there.
Quick Trip snacks should not be $142 a month.
Prices are expensive too.
Yeah. So get your snacks from the store.
Elsewhere. Yeah.
Bring it to work. Don't you have a fridge at work?
Yeah, we do.
You can put your snacks in there, drinks in there.
When I bring, yeah, I do.
You could get a mini fridge, put it under your desk, just for you.
That could be bad though.
Why?
That may
start a fire.
That could well, maybe. I have so many things plugged in that room, but swayed me to keep it stocked constantly, and then I do snack more than I should.
Just pack some snacks.
And I don't snack much.
According to Quick Trip, you do snack a lot.
That's not snacks.
What is
though.
it?
It's
Drinks?
usually breakfast. So like a breakfast sandwich and whatever it is.
You spend $140 on breakfast sandwiches every month?
Not every month, no.
Is it more?
No.
Today's episode is brought to you by Dad, the man, the myth, the legend. An expert in many things like making cereal, listening to NPR, delegating things to Mom, and being weirdly good at literally everything. But he's not just a dad. He's an all-in-one financial advisor, emotional support therapist, and a #1 fan. Dad may not have it all, but comes with a lifetime guarantee of support, life advice, dad jokes, and love. Because at the end of the day, Dad isn't just a sponsor. He's life's original investor. So if you enjoyed today's episode, please give us a like and a subscribe. And remember, you're not just supporting me, but you're also making a dad proud, which is basically priceless. That's pretty much all I have.
Okay.
We could go over a budget if you want to. Oh.
Sure, we can do a little bit of budgeting. I think the groceries is probably the biggest one.
What was the mortgage?
I can't really do much about other bills, and even though they fluctuate a little bit. What was the question? Mortgage?
I was looking for something. Yeah.
That's $650 a month.
Okay. Is that included with something else though? Car insurance or something?
It was with car insurance, but now we need to switch because we're getting dropped.
$650.
So I would normally pay $735. So I think there's one or two of those in there.
Oh. Okay.
But again, it's changing. It'll be.
Yeah.
I'll only pay them $650, and I have to talk to an agent about changing
Car insurance.
Car insurance, which may also now be bundled with my home insurance as well.
Okay.
I need to.
Okay, mortgage is $650.
Yes.
Car insurance, we don't know, right?
If I'm going to be on my own plan, and if it's home and auto bundled, yeah, it's unknown right now. But
how much is your home insurance now? Is it in escrow? Oh no, it's probably not, since you have a personal.
I think the last one, and unfortunately, I think my policy just got renewed like the beginning of this month. So if I have to change it, it's gonna be fun.
Oh, this month. Okay.
Yeah, so like it just processed,
Oh.
and I think that was $228 for 6 months.
Okay.
So it's like 30 something.
Okay.
30. I'm trying to do the quick math.
My calculator over there.
228. If it was 180, it'd be 30 a month. So yeah, it's somewhere in there.
Okay, we'll just put 35.
My brain not brain.
Car
working
insurance
braining.
is probably gonna be I don't know, less, probably like.
So yeah, I was paying 85, but now if I'm gonna be on my own,
Probably more than that.
it might be a little bit more. But if it's bundled with home and auto, then it will probably go. I don't know. I'm gonna try to keep the same rate or see if it'll stay the same.
Okay, we'll just put $100 for now.
Sure.
I mean, your car is pretty old, so no offense, that's fine.
Yeah.
It still works.
It still works.
You don't drive that much.
No.
Cheap gas.
It was
You don't drive that much.
It was like was it $29 on there for.
Yeah,
and I
something
think
like that.
that was probably 3/4 of a tank.
Gas.
4/5 of a tank, something like
You
that.
wrote it somewhere.
It's on one of the sheets.
There's so many sheets.
There's so many.
It's fine. Whatever, I don't care.
Anyway, yeah. So if it's like between $30 and $40 a month for gas.
Yeah.
That's,
okay.
You could go to the upper end and say 40.
Gas 40. Okay. What else is needed? Monthly gas bill from Ameren.
No, gas is Spire.
Oh.
Ameren's electrical.
Well, then why is there two Amerens?
Is
That's the one I just wrote down.
So that was electrical. And that's Spire.
Ameren. Are they owned by the same company?
How much was
6151. They're both 6151.
I don't know. Is it the same?
This one says SP Ameren UE. Spectrum 72. I don't know.
Utility pay company Ameren. That one says like Spire Ameren.
Okay, they might just be owned by the same people.
It is odd that they're the exact same amount.
Yeah, it is weird.
But no, one is gas.
Okay.
It says like right there somewhere like SPI or something.
Monthly subscription
Mm-hmm.
to Adobe. Any
Yes.
other subscriptions that are monthly?
Spotify. They would. I don't have Spotify. No. So any other thing that says monthly on there would be.
Oh, okay. Here's Twitch.
So that's $5 for a subscription to someone else.
Who?
It's just a streamer that I watch frequently.
Do you need a subscription to them?
I don't need to, but it supports them, and I do watch a lot of their content.
Okay.
It's $5.
I know.
It's not the worst.
It's always $5.
If it adds up and there were like multiple Twitch subscriptions, then yes, I'd probably have to cancel.
Okay, that one's good. We got all this stuff from that one.
So monthly subscriptions
HOA.
is. Are we talking about subscriptions or just monthly stuff still?
Well, what are your subscriptions? I mean, I can find all the other stuff. HOA.
Well, there's Xbox Game Pass.
Is that on here?
I don't actually know if it is. I don't know if I saw it this month.
I didn't.
I know I went through most of them, but I don't think I saw it on there either. I think that's also about 20.
Game Pass?
Game Pass is 20 because I have the Ultimate, which is like console, PC, and streaming stuff.
$20 a month.
Yes.
Okay.
And obviously there's the gym membership that needs to be canceled.
Yeah. Well, do you want to cancel it?
Yes.
Are you going to go to the gym?
No. Doing the home workouts. I feel the judgment.
Yeah. I mean, you did say you want to be healthier, right?
I am.
165 divided by 2 is how much?
82.5.
80, yeah. Okay. Quantum. Or well, we'll just put PT, physical therapy.
Yep. Oh, because it's every 2 months.
80
currently.
2 or $83.
Sure.
3 months. What's this?
What item? I had them in the right order, and then you Jimmy jacked
Sport
them.
clips.
Where are they at? Yes,
Sport
that was a
clips.
haircut.
Okay.
That's every
3 months.
3-4 months, depending on how long my hair is.
Okay.
I can't control that. It was pretty recent though. Obviously last month.
Haircut.
Are we really dividing how much a haircut is?
Yes.
It's gonna be like 10. It's gonna be like $10 a month or something.
Phone bill. Ew. Boost Mobile.
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting.
Okay. Well,
Are you still paying for your phone?
It's just for coverage. It's just the data. My phone's paid off. What are you asking?
That's what I'm asking.
But also, you're also missing something else that I get every month as well.
What?
So on one of the sheets, there should be a deposit of about $84.
Oh, yeah. I already counted that in your income.
Oh, well, that pretty much negates the phone bill. Phone bill's like $42, but my work, because I occasionally need to use my personal device for work purposes,
yeah,
they give me a credit of like $84 each month just to cover my phone payments.
Okay.
So phone.
It's just included in your income.
I get paid to have a phone.
So do I.
So.
Well, I get like internet or whatever.
Okay. Internet's like $72.
I know.
Which is crazy.
That is crazy.
For just internet.
Well, you could switch to helium for your phone if you wanted. It's only $20.
I wonder where you found that.
I mean, if that's less than half of what you're paying now.
True. Originally, so my current phone, which looks a little different because I took my case off. I don't know when it technically started, but the plan I have with Boost was originally like $56, but every 6 months it would go down a couple dollars. So now it's down to $42 after a few years. So it's not a horrible plan, but
no.
I probably should upgrade my phone, which will be I'm sure a few $100 to buy it outright.
Yeah. I would just buy it outright.
Yeah, same. I wouldn't want to finance it.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else that I need to put in here?
We have all the bills.
Got mortgage, home insurance, car for gas, electric.
Car for gas?
Gas for car, gas for your house, internet, your subscriptions, HOA, physical therapy, phone.
Do we want to include the real estate thing at the end of the year and just split it?
Oh,
monthly?
shoot. I forgot yours is in escrow. Yeah. What's that?
So last year, my home was like 18 some change. I'm going to...
1,800?
Yeah. So I'm going to... Since if the value of my place keeps going up...
Personal property tax.
Personal property. I would assume it's closer to 2,000 by the end of this year.
Okay.
That I'll have to pay. So if you split that up by 12 months, that's...
a little over 200.
No, it's not over 200.
Less than 200.
Yeah. Like
I don't have my calculator. I can't do math that quick.
Something like that.
Okay.
180. I don't know. I can't do the quick maths today.
Neither can I. I left my calculator over there.
I left my brain at home.
Okay. Personal property tax. I forget yours. You don't have an escrow account, so.
Nope.
Gotcha. You don't have a car payment.
Nope.
Great.
Paid off.
You don't have minimum payments besides mortgage.
And, well, HOA as well.
HOA. Yeah. That's kind of high for an HOA.
The prices went up.
Oh, did they?
For, like, everything in the last year. Yeah.
Ugh.
I think when I started, they were, like, I think it was, like, it was like 280 or even closer to 300, but they're like all the insurance coverages went up across the board.
Yeah.
Building insurance, other services that we get through HOA.
Okay.
I mean, they cover like water, sewer, trash, so it's not even. I don't have anything to pay for that.
All right. Well, we could give you like money for your house things. You think you need $100 a month for that?
For what?
House things. Cleaning supplies.
So I was about to say, is this TP fund or
yes,
is this
it is
like just money to spend?
No, it's like
TP fund.
I don't feel like you. I mean, you live alone, so you don't.
Yeah, you could probably bring it down to like $75 a month for TP.
Icky. Groceries. I mean,
you
are trying to eat healthier, right?
It's gonna be changing. So I'm gonna be, if I'm buying more, cooking more for myself.
Let's just put like 500 to be generous.
500.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, we spent $325, but how much of that would you say was the expensive stuff that's gonna last me a whole month?
Not that much.
No.
I mean, there was rice, which will last
the rice
forever.
is gonna last me until the end of the year.
Yeah, but
like
the rice was only like
pound pack.
$20, so.
Right, so that's like a one-time. That's not even.
It's like the protein that's really expensive.
Yeah, so.
But I mean, if you're gonna eat out less,
yeah, if I eat out
then
less,
you'll eat more of the stuff that you
eat more of the
purchase.
things that I meal prep and make.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's gonna be under that, but sure, we can put 500.
Well, I mean,
are you being generous or what are we doing?
Kind of being generous, but
okay.
You also spent $500 eating out plus,
which is typically
like
more expensive.
$400 on groceries for vacation.
Well, that's also because
and Costco. So that's like $900. So I'm giving you $500.
Okay. We'll see how we do.
Okay, so we're gonna put your income as $3,850 because
my income.
Yes, per month.
Oh.
Because I'm averaging the bonus.
Well, the bonus again will change.
Yeah. Like a lot?
And sometimes sometimes we don't even get a bonus.
Okay.
So I don't know how you want to calculate that or factor it in, but just say that we'll say this is one of the better quarters.
Okay.
So if that reduces your amount.
All right, yeah. Let's just put, let's make it $3,700.
Sure. Take home is after tax, everything, all the withholdings, all that.
Yeah, because you are contributing 8% of your paycheck to the Roth, which is a lot. So that's good. So it looks like you're gonna have an extra almost extra $1,403 per month if we stick to this rough budget.
Yeah.
That's a lot extra month, like just to hang out. But
well, hanging out in the checking, yeah.
Plus all the extra amount that you have in your checking right now.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, so what your expenses are like $2,300 a month. So what do you have in your checking right now? 18?
Yeah, just shy of 19.
1,000?
Just shy of 19.
Okay. Well, let's put 18. 18,000 divided by 2,297. Okay, you've got almost 8 months of emergency fund in there, so I think you're good.
Well, what's the target emergency fund? I guess, what are you looking at?
Well, most people do for people severely in debt, I'd say like 2 months. But, I mean, you obviously want to build it up more to be like 6. So you think you're good there.
Well, what is the monthly emergency fund? What is the threshold?
Your expenses.
Oh, okay. Because I've heard like some people are like, oh, start off at 2,500, then get to 5,000, then like 10,000, or maybe a percentage of like your salary or something.
I mean, it depends on what your expenses are.
Yeah.
So I'd do it by your expenses, what it costs for you to live each month. And even in this situation, you could cut out some of this if you needed to. Adobe.
Well, Adobe I do need. Okay. The Adobe Premiere Pro subscription, I haven't used a lot, but I want to use more because that's the video editing stuff.
Well, I'm just saying, if you were in an emergent
yes.
situation,
If I needed to cancel, I could.
You could cancel.
Yes.
You could cut your own hair.
I was going to compare it to the gym, which is like I don't use, I want to get rid of. So that's a different.
Yeah. Make sure you cancel that.
I know. I don't know. I guess it's more of a formal thing.
But since you have this extra money, I mean, you could up your contribution if you wanted to. Maybe to like 10%. And then whatever's left, you could open a regular Roth IRA, not a Roth 401k, and max. Oh.
So I have a Roth IRA.
How much is in there? Oh, 14,000
like
or whatever.
14,000. Most of it's invested, yeah.
Yeah. Fill that up. You can only put like 7,000 in there. I'd max that out.
I think so far this year I'm at like, I think I'm at 3,000 contributed this year.
Okay.
So I'm behind a little bit on depositing in there because I am, like Dad said, last year was 6,500 was the max that you can contribute, and then this year it went up to 7,000.
Yeah.
So the goal is to max it out before the end of the year.
Definitely do that. You could max it out right now with what's in your checking.
Technically, yeah. Yes, I could. Yes, I could. Yeah.
And then the rest, I would just put that into an individual account. Open.
For like day trading or something?
You don't have to day trade.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can if you want.
I'm not that heavily invested in.
But I mean,
I'm invested, but I'm not,
I'm not giving you investment advice, just so you know. Just so we're clear.
No, I know.
This is not.
You're just telling me to do it.
Investment advice.
You're not telling me what to invest in, just to do it.
Yeah, take whatever you have friggin' extra a month. Okay, I would take what's in your checking account and put that into your Roth now, just so you don't have to worry about it.
True. Yeah.
Like you don't have to worry about the monthly like contributions. Just like fill up the.
Hit the cap.
Yeah.
Put it in stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So whatever you have extra, just put it into an individual account, because you could take all that out if you need it.
Okay. There's still a penalty, but it's not the 401k penalty.
There's not a penalty.
Just a fee.
Just
it's
a gains fee. Thing. So you can buy and sell. I mean, I think there's like a 10-cent fee or something to like buy or trade stocks.
Okay.
Whatever. After it moved to Schwab.
You deal with it more than me, so.
Yeah. But there's no penalty to take cash out.
Okay.
But if you sell stocks and you made money on it, you'll pay taxes on it when you pay your taxes.
Yes.
Not like as it comes out. But you'll pay it at the end of the year or February when taxes are due.
They'll send me a form. Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can download it. But it's usually like not that much. Like, I mean, unless you are really good. You're making thousands and thousands of dollars.
They're not there yet.
But you only get taxed if you sell the stocks that you gained on. Mm-hmm. So if you just hold it, like you don't have to pay gains. I know how to hold.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just saying, or you could do a CD if you don't want to invest in the market. If you just want to like have it in something that's like high yield.
They're most high yield right now.
Yeah. I think the most high yield one is like 3-month ones currently.
Yeah, the quarterly. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're at like, if I looked the other day, it was like 5.9%.
Yeah.
So,
like that, yeah.
I mean, right. Almost 6% on your money just to sit there. This is what I would do. Mm-hmm. You put
I thought we were still talking about the Roth.
After you put 3,000 towards your. Wait, you said you already put 3,000 in.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be
I can only do another 4,000 this year.
Okay, so then you'd have.
Like I said, I'm a little behind because I tried to average it out over the months.
Then you'd have almost 15,000 left, and I would take Like 9,000 out. So you have like 5,000. Well, 5,800. So I would put this 9,000, 9K into individual. Because you can take that out whenever you need it.
But true. Would you put any of that into the 401k at work?
You could up your contribution if you wanted. But that wouldn't change any of this. It would just change this, what you'd have extra.
Yeah.
A month. Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would bring that up to 10 if you can.
You got to remember, up until the beginning of this year, it was at 12 because for every year it went up 1%. So I took it back down I took it from 12. It would have gone to 13, back to 8, and changed it to the Roth 401k.
I mean, yeah, I'd make it as high as you feel comfortable with. Okay. 10, 12. I mean, it doesn't seem like you need that.
I'm not missing the money. Yeah. It's just going to go sit in a bank account.
Because you'll still have extra. And you have a good, emergency fund set up already. So you take this 9,000 out, put it in your individual after you max out the Roth IRA.
Yeah. With the extra 4,000.
Yeah. Then you'd have 5,800 left in your checking. And I think what I would do is every time it gets up to 7,000, I'd put 2,000 into the individual.
Okay.
Stay around 5,000-ish. Because there's enough if you have an emergency.
Hopefully, yeah.
I mean, if not, you could always take stuff out of the individual.
Right, yeah.
But that's a good, here's money that I have
Make it work
that I
for
can
me
spend.
Instead of just sitting, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I do. So that'll grow. Your individual account will grow. Your Roth 401k will be maxed out for this whole year. Till next year.
401k or IRA?
IRA. What did I say?
You said 401k.
Oh.
I think.
Did I?
Check the video.
It doesn't matter. For your IRA, a Roth IRA will be maxed out.
Yes.
For this year.
That's already the plan.
So you don't have to worry about that for the next...
4 months.
Is it? Yeah. 4 months.
We are now at 4 months, yes.
Yeah. And then next year you can take whatever contribution to that if you want. Or you could do a lump sum out of this individual towards the Roth if you want at the start of next year. So you don't have to worry about it every month.
I don't know if you had it noted anywhere, and I know I'm going to ask the question.
Yeah.
What is the target for someone my age to have in a 401k?
They said at around 30 you should have your whole salary, 1 full year salary invested.
Well, I'm not there yet.
That's fine. I mean, the average for a 30-year-old is 50,000, and you're already ahead of that because you have this, but you also have a Roth IRA.
Oh, in total it's only 50?
Yeah.
Okay. But okay.
So you're doing good.
Okay. I thought it was only the 401k, and that's where I was I'm a little behind.
Well, I think most people only have a 401k, but you're ahead
and traditional
by $10,000. So
and only traditional, right?
Only.
Well, I don't think a lot of people know about the Roth stuff.
No.
But if you're making under $100,000 a year, you should probably be looking at a Roth.
Yeah.
Because it gets taxed up front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're doing pretty good.
Okay.
You're almost at a whole salary. I mean,
almost.
Plus what you have in checking. It's over that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. Your car's paid off. I would ride this car out till it dies. Kicks the bucket. Or it needs a lot of maintenance and you're okay, time to dump this.
I already, about the overheating that occasionally occurs.
Well,
that's probably its biggest issue right now.
Well, you can afford a new car. Well, maybe not. Don't get a new car. Probably not.
Well, new and used cars are roughly the same.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And they're usually, I mean, if it's still in good condition and not it's okay, it's still going to be north of 30,000.
Yeah.
Likely.
Yeah. Well, you seem to be in good condition. You'll have extra, and you're going to max out your
Roth
IRA.
Yes.
And you're going to up your
Contribution.
Roth contribution.
Yeah. I can do that.
What are you going to do with your checking account?
Checking, probably look into the personal account.
Yes. Individual.
Yeah. Whatever it was called.
Yeah. And you're going to invest it in things, right? Not just put it in there and let it sit there. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I think you're pretty well off for your age.
Sweet.
You don't have debt. You don't have credit card debt.
I don't have credit cards.
Just the most important. You can get a credit card.
I know, but
it doesn't seem like you really need to because you're not trying to use credit for anything and your credit score is already pretty high. I would maybe look at different companies though.
For work?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
I've been approached.
It feels like you could do better than 67, but if you're content with 67, then
I mean, yeah. I mean, even with all the spending that I had, even this month,
right,
this past month, or previous month, I still came out net positive. I mean, yes there was the bonus, but most months come out positive.
Yeah.
Even if it is a slow increase.
No, I agree. So maybe eat out less Quick Trip snacks.
Oh man, it's gonna be so difficult. No more taquitos.
No more taquitos. You want me to give you a score?
Sure. What's my score?
Well, I don't know. Okay, hang on.
What's your grading system? What are you factoring?
Well, your budget's pretty good. You have a lot of extra. So
emergency fund.
You do have a great emergency fund. You own real estate.
Debt is just the mortgage.
Debt is just a mortgage, and mortgage, in the big scheme of things, is fine.
Which surprisingly, and we didn't talk about it earlier, but when we lived in the apartments 2 years ago, I'm paying less than I was living in an apartment.
Oh yeah, sure.
And it's an asset.
Yeah.
So.
And your interest rate's only 4%, so.
Right.
So I wouldn't even worry about paying this off early because the money that you have in an investment account is going to make more than 4%. I don't think
Mom and Dad would complain if I paid it off early because it's their money from the personal loan. The mortgage is the personal loan. Yes, at the 4% interest.
I just wouldn't even worry about paying it off early unless you're going to sell it or something. But then you can use the money that you sell it for to pay them back.
True. There's the difference.
Because
whatever's remaining, yeah.
This is only 4%, and your money's going to make more invested than 4%.
True.
So you'd be gaining more money if you pay this off slower. Does that make sense?
Yes, yeah. The return in the market is better than that rate.
Yes.
Yes. Even though you would overall be paying more because you're not paying it with the interest off quicker. The longer you let the interest ride, basically, or the slower you take to pay it off, the more you're going to be paying in interest, not just principal.
Right.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, the market has a higher return.
Yeah, so you'll be making more money.
Yep.
There.
So what was my score again?
I give you 7 out of 10. That seems low, but if you think
I was gonna say,
best of the best.
It's not the best of the best, no. I'm no millionaire.
No. Well, I mean, 8 out of 10.
Okay.
But you have a lot in your checking account. Got to do something about that. Because your checking account gets 0% interest.
More DoorDash, right?
Less DoorDash. Less Quick Trip.
Less Quick Trip.
Less eating out.
Yes.
All right. I think that about sums it up, though.
Yep.
You're in a good situation, I think.
Yay.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on the show. Be my first guest.
Your first guest.
Yeah.